everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning or memory planning the week of December 3rd through the 9th. I'm going to be doing so in these inserts, and these are by So Much Crafting on Etsy. I'm going to be using this kit today by Scribble Prints Co. I do want to say that this kit was one of her mystery kits from last year. If I'm not mistaken, it was December's of 2017's mystery kit, but I might be wrong. I don't know, but I know I got it last year and I was going to use it during the winter and I didn't get a chance to, so I saved it. And when I was going through my kits, I thought this would be a perfect one to use to memory plan the week of Winter Plannerland because of all the blues and silver and wintry elements of the kit. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be using. I know this is a pretty big kit for a TN, which is why I've been holding off on using it because I was going to use it in my main planner, but I really like the colors for like this week, so that's what I decided to use. So yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and see how this turns out, then just keep watching. Alright, so as usual, I am going to go ahead and start with my bottom washi, and I'm going to use this, the one that's in the kit. This is probably a really old format for her. This is when she still had the stripped date covers, which she's changed for a while now, but I loved her formats then. I love the new changes now. So, and I'm pretty sure I won't have to pull in any quarter boxes this week. I am going to be doing something a little bit similar to what I did for the week of Thanksgiving. And I'm going to be layering this washi from Girl Boss Anna. I think I did this Thanksgiving week, but it was a different kind. I'm actually going to use this one that has the stars on them. They're silver stars. So if it wasn't very obvious, I am going to be bringing in silver today. I just don't know if I want it this way or the other way. I think I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, let's get this situated right. I feel like I'm not doing something right. I don't know. But I do want to line this up with the edge, just like that. And then cut off the edges. So this week was the week that I went to Winter Plannerland. It was definitely a lot of fun. I feel like if I had to talk about everything that happened that weekend, it would probably be longer than this video because I just like to talk, if you want me to be honest. But I had a really, really good time, the greatest time ever. It was very exciting to meet people that I've been talking to like online for weeks or months, and it was nice like to put a face and a personality behind everyone. I definitely wasn't as outgoing as I wished I was. I wish if you guys went most of the people came up to me, and that was really exciting. But I think if I ever like go to another planner event again, I think I'll be a little bit more like approaching people, because I did have people who at the end came up to me and they're like, oh, you're two little bow babies, because I don't really show my face a lot, especially on Instagram. I don't do stories a lot, so you can see my profile picture, but that's it, you know, and that's one picture. It's not like what you look like every day. Okay, so there is, oh, I love how this looks. Isn't this so pretty? I love that a lot, actually, more than I thought I would. The stars, I haven't used the stars because I just thought it wouldn't go, but it looks really pretty here, so I like that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do are my date covers and glitter headers, and I think I decided on these by Colourpop paper. I haven't used these yet, so I'm really, really excited to use them. If you can tell, I pulled up Saturday already because I'm thinking about using the gray actually instead of like any of these blues. Let me pull the full boxes because I didn't look at these under the light. Under my like lights that I have set up to see if this blue went. I mean, that blue goes too, but I think I'm gonna stick with the gray. So yeah, I'm gonna do the gray ones. I'm really excited to use these. I've been waiting to use her date covers. So I'm gonna use those, and then SBC does provide, or like in mystery kits, you get the glitter headers. So I'm gonna use these as well. I think I'm gonna omit this color and just use this navy, this brighter blue, and this silver. and alternate all three of those. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay those down and speed you guys up through that part, and I will be right back. Alright, so this is definitely coming out how I envisioned it. I wanted it to look very frosty and wintry and blue, and it definitely does. I have to say that I love the way these date covers look. The foiling on these are so gorgeous. I'm in love with everything about this right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and zoom in and get started on Monday. Okay, so I want to go ahead and mark Coffee Monday as usual, and I am actually looking for, here we go. I was looking for her washi strips. So I'm going to use that up here, and they're all like the same, they're all marble, so that's fine. I actually prefer that right now. It looks like fur, I like that. To mark Coffee Monday, I'm going to be using these by the Sticky Committee. I'm going to use this coffee cup since I already used the mug in light blue, and put that right there. To divide my sections this week, I am going to be using this washi by Simply Gilded. This is light blue and holographic, but it can pass for silver. I'm gonna flip you guys upside down while I do that because it is easier for me to lay it down. Or at least not lay it down, but more to cut it when it's laid down, or wow. It's easier for me to cut the strip of washi when the planner is upside down, is what I was trying to say. This week was pretty busy leading up to me flying out to Atlanta, so I feel like it was busy. I feel like it went by pretty quick. It was busy and then it wasn't. I don't know how to explain it, but let's see. So I want to take a quarter box to mark that I actually that day went to my friend Sarah's house. Does these not come with fancy labels? Oh, I got scared. I'm like, I knew she always had fancy labels. Not as many as she has now, but she used to always have these. Okay, we got a fancy label. I went to my friend Sarah's house to, well, I used to work with Sarah. We worked together when I worked outside the home, and I'm debating if this is what I want to use or if I want to use something solid color like an appointment label. Let's see how that would work. Anyways, we've been meaning to link up all the time, but you know, I'm that person. I'm like, yeah, we should meet up, and then you never do. I'm that friend. I know it's horrible, but I like to be at home. Anyways, I met up with her because some personal stuff, but also she does vinyl, and I wanted to get some things done for my table mate gifts. So I went there to see her and for her to do that for me, which I really appreciated. She is super sweet, and I actually had so much fun just getting out the house and being social with another mom. She does live quite a drive away from me, but it was definitely worth it. My daughter had so much fun. My youngest was with me because my youngest doesn't have school on Mondays. She's in VPK, so she doesn't have school on Mondays. And yeah, it was just a lot of fun. She's been asking to go back ever since, so I definitely have to make another trip. But I am going to be using munchkins this week. I can't even begin to tell you the last time I used a munchkin. I used to use them all the time when I first started planning. I feel like they go really good with this kit, and they're a part of the freebie, so why not? I am using this little munchkin. She has little stickers up just to kind of signify that we were working on those together, and yeah, it was pretty fun. I might put a bow on her. I've seen other people do this on the munchkin, so Why not? Let's get foiled. So cute. I love that. All right, and then I'm gonna put a today header because I came home that day. I remember I started to work on the clips that I took with me. I definitely want to use a today header. I feel like I want to use a navy half box. So let's do a gray today header. Right, yeah. We'll do this gray one here. Oh, you know what I was gonna add? I totally forgot to add header overlays, so I might do that while I write my stuff in. I have some header overlays I wanted to add, but first I'm going to look for a half box to mark that. This kit is so big, especially for these inserts. Let's do the navy one. Do I want to do navy down here? Yeah, let's do it. I really do like this navy color in this kit. Something's not straight. I think it's the header. I'll fix it while I write it in, but I am writing as I go, as I usually do, and I'm using my Papermate Inkjoy gel pen in the 0.7. Okay, so I totally spaced out and forgot to put the bow there, but I am using these bows to mark Making the Clips by Tasseled Planner. I love the shape of a bow every once in a while. I do like the paper clip she has too. I also added the overlays like I said I was to the headers. I love these overlays so much. These are by the Sticky Committee. They're just her dot headers, and I love the way they look. I think they look very well paired with glitter headers. They don't get lost in the glitter, especially this texture of glitter. Okay, so let's move on to Tuesday and Wednesday. This is where I usually put down my full boxes, and I thought about this for some time before I started to film. I think I want to take these two, although I do have another full box here. So many full boxes to choose from. And then she did have like this add-on with the girls. They're really cute, the girls. I might just use a girl. I really like the phone with the snowflakes though. Okay, let's use this tan girl. Oh, these are taller. Let me cut it down. All right, so I'm going to scratch off this fashion girl because if I cut her off, I can't cut from the top because then I'll cut the head off. But if I cut from the bottom, I'm going to be cutting her legs off. It'll just look weird. So I think I'm gonna stick to my original plan or use this girl here. I do like her with the stack of presents, which is why I'm considering it so much. Okay, let's see how it looks. And then I might use the phone in the bottom here where the habit trackers are at. So let's put her down first. And the reason I'm not using the quote is because the quote is in a dark navy background. I actually really like this box a lot with, like, I don't know, it feels like planner supplies to me. So I feel like it goes with the theme this week a little bit better than the full box does. So I'm gonna add that here. Okay, I like it. I think that she definitely needs a bow on the presents. So let's do that. And these are from Tasseled Planner. Let's do one right there in the middle. And I don't think I can put a bow anywhere here or like to make it foiled. So although I got an idea. I have like these little twinkly, I can never know how to call these. They're like little stars. I might put them where these stars are at to make it a little bit twinkle. You know what I mean? Probably not on all of them though, because I don't want to go overboard. But on some. I think I'll put one here and then we'll be done with the full boxes and get it up. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. I love it. All right. So for Tuesday, my daughter wasn't feeling so well and she had a doctor's appointment that day. So do I want to do, I don't know what I want to do now. Because I didn't bring out any foiled quarter boxes that I usually use from Tasseled Planner. I was sure that I would have enough. I don't want to use all of my, okay, this is what I'll do. I'll do appointment labels down here. Oh, but I do have this extra one. Okay, hold on. Let's do that one over there and maybe this blue. over here. Maybe this blue here. No, I need something dark on this side, so I'll do this blue here for the doctor's appointment. And I'm gonna do the one that's on the freebie. I'm gonna put it right over here. What is on my finger? Glue. Okay. So yeah, she had a doctor's appointment. She was not feeling well at all. This is my youngest. She actually didn't go to school until Friday that whole week, which she had me so worried because I did not want to leave on my trip and she wasn't feeling well or something was wrong. Ooh, it's the same color. Like, why do I do that all the time? All right, let me switch this. All right, so I think that will work a little bit better since I have this stethoscope was in the kit, and I definitely wanted to use this here to mark that we took her to the doctor's. And of course, I might add a little bow in the middle. I've noticed that if I use one bow, like a certain shape, I want to use that same one throughout the spread. She has just 2 different shapes of bows on the sheet. Okay, cute. And then Wednesday, I did film. So to mark filming, oh no. I'm going to use these by, oh, I can use gray though. I don't want to use gray. These are by Planning Like a Pro. And I was going to use this light blue, but I feel like it blends in. I'm going to do it anyway. I mean, we have just like all kinds of blue here. That's what we're working with this week. I did film. I tried to film as much as I could before I left. Because I didn't want to be behind, but I still wasn't able to film my main plan with me, but that's fine. I got 2 videos up last week, which was more than I thought I could do. All right, so moving on to Thursday. I did go to the mall that day. What do I want to do? Okay. I will take probably a fancy label for that. Maybe this one that's on the freebie. Let me see what other colors I have. Maybe I might do this one. Yeah, let's do this one here. It's like it's more like a green color. I did want to pick up a few things from the mall. I think I'm gonna use these by Tassel Planner, her little shopping bags. I think I'm gonna use this dark blue. I never use this blue. So I'm going to put that here for the mall. Should I add washi or should I do today? I usually do washi, which makes sense. All right, then that's what we're doing. We're doing washi. Did I lose the washi I was using? No, it's right here. What did I pick up at the mall? Just like a whole bunch of stuff. I'm in Florida, so I'm not used to cold weather at all. I was not prepared. I think I was talking to somebody who's going to Winter Plannerland, who is also from Florida, and she had like the same issue. I don't own anything besides flip-flops. Seriously, all my outfits go, especially since like being a mom. I don't do heels or anything like that. But everything worked out though. So I just went for a few coats and stuff. And okay, I'll pick that up. And of course, like I found like stuff for Christmas, like for my daughters. And I'm like, stop it. You're supposed to be shopping for yourself. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna follow up with this washi strip. I forgot what it was called for a minute. I'm really feeling this fur washi. I love it. Because I wanted to finish my TableMate gifts, which you guys, I had the best TableMates. I think that's the only thing I'm most sad about, that if I was to go to a different event, although I mean, I know I'll meet new people and make new friends, but my TableMates were like the best people ever. And some of them watch me, which I thought was awesome. I don't know, they were the best. They were so funny, and I had a really good time at my table. I can tell you that, like, my TableMates were the best. Let's put that there. And then I am going to do a today header. I feel like we should do this blue. I don't know why I'm feeling this pop of blue, but I like it. Right here. to go with a half box because I needed to pack. I'm gonna be really honest, I did not sleep at all. I stayed up so late trying to finish everything I wanted to finish that I did not, this is dipping in too far down. I might have to cut this a little bit. Just a tiny bit from both sides to make it a smaller half box. Yeah, I didn't sleep that night. I had too much to do, and by the time I could have went to sleep, I would have had like an hour of sleep, and I just would not have been functioning correctly. So I stayed up all night Thursday, and I didn't go to bed Friday till really late. But, you know, it happens. It was so worth it. I am going to be using these suitcases. This is from Planner-esque. I've had this sheet for forever. And I'm going to use the light blue one to mark packing. I might, let's do a bow. I was going to say I might do a heart, but there's a heart right next to here. So let's do a little bow in the middle to foil the icon. All right, so for the big day, which was Friday, I did fly in the morning. I think the best thing about my trip there, like to the airport, not like Winter Plannerland, but to the airport, was, how do we use this? I think it's like this. I'm gonna use the flight tracker from the kit. Was in my airline, like in the terminal, there was this breakfast place. It's not a chain, so it's just like there at the airport from what I know. I should Google it though. And I asked for a ham and cheese croissant sandwich. And I thought, you know, I'll just put something in my stomach because I was kind of hungry. But no, they gave me an egg and cheese on a croissant. But you guys, it was the best egg and cheese croissant ever. I want to go back. I actually did go back on the way back. I bought one to take it in the car to my husband so he can try it because I was telling him all about it. But yeah, I flew in to Atlanta. It wasn't that long of a flight. It was like an hour, which was nice. And I finally, well, I was at the airport waiting for the shuttle. I finally met, should I do this one? I feel like I should. Yeah, I feel like I should. I met Kiki, wow, no. Sorry, girl. I totally almost messed up your name. I met Kiki for the first time, and I was so excited. She is everything that I thought she would be in person. She's really sweet, but down to earth. I feel like I relate to her a lot. I don't know. I feel like our personalities are a little bit the same. I hope I'm saying that right. When was I going to use it? Oh, no. I was marking that I needed to check in. I was going to use a munchkin for that. And I was so excited to meet her. So we met at the airport, and then we took the shuttle to the hotel, which wasn't, I feel like I'm such a horrible storyteller. I'm so sorry. Check in. I'm going to take this munchkin on the computer to check in because I'm just imagining this was the lady who checked us in. We took the shuttle to the resort, which was, or the lodge, which was so nice. I've never been in a place like that. It was so nice. The weather wasn't sunny, but I felt like it fit the place, if that makes sense. If you guys were there, you know what I mean. It was very, the inside was so pretty. And when we checked in, I was rooming with Kiki and Lena from Peach Palm. Lena wasn't there yet, but I don't think I'll have room. I want to do washi though. Let's try it. I might have to put like a washi strip. That's fine. Lena wasn't there yet, but I did meet Andrea from SPC. She was super sweet, and she was so down to earth too. I liked her. And Monique, I follow her on Instagram. She says she watches me on here on my channel, and she came up to me. She was probably the first person to come up to me. It was like to recognize me, and I don't know. I felt so comfortable around her. I don't think I told her this, but if she's watching, I did. She made my day. When I saw her at my table, she ended up being a table mate, like sitting next to me. When I saw her there afterwards, I was so relieved. I don't know why I felt so comfortable. I'm like, okay, she's here. I'm good. Even though all my other table mates were the best. But then we went to lunch, which is what I'm marking. I'm just not feeling these colors. I feel like I need some blue down here, like this pop of blue. And I can only use like this washi strip. My husband laughed when I told him where he went, but I think a few people never have been, like Kiki, never been to Cracker Barrel. It's not my favorite. And he's like, you flew all the way to Atlanta and you went to eat at Cracker Barrel. I was like, yes, because that's what they wanted. It wasn't that bad, but it's just not my favorite. But then again, there wasn't that very many options where we were. I felt like we were in the middle of nowhere. And we ate, I felt so, I don't know. All the people that was there was people that I've been watching or buying from, and it was very surreal. I am very shy until you get to know me, so I felt a little bit out of place because there was like Amanda from Fox and Pip and Jasenia. There was just so many, like Irene from Simply Gilded and Marge from Once More with Love. I did not go up to any of them, which I regret. I went up to a few people, but not everyone I wanted to, just because I was so nervous. But I'm sure like if I go to more events, it'll be a little bit more, like that was my icebreaker, you know what I mean? I'll be a little bit more inclined to go up to someone. But yeah, it was a nice time at lunch. I think after that we went back to the lodge and there was like workshops going on that night, so we went to those and that was a lot of fun. Did we do dinner? I don't remember, you guys. I was so tired. Remember, I didn't sleep Thursday night, so Friday was a blur. I think what ended up happening is we ate at the event. I think Friday night they had food there. I'm not sure. I haven't done this in a long time, but I'm using these little dividers by Tassel Planner to put in my half boxes. I usually write in this little thing I'm doing, the heart with a dash, but I felt like being a little bit more extra this week, so I'm using these to put it under my half boxes. But yeah, I think we did eat, or no, we ate dinner like, wait a minute. No, you guys, we ate at the restaurant that was in the hotel, and I'm just gonna move on to Saturday. In a hotel, and I met Lauren from Rose Colored Days, and she is so sweet. I really enjoyed talking to her and having dinner with her, but I think, what am I marking? So first coffee. I think I met another girl, her name was also Lauren, and I think she watches me. I know for sure she follows me on Instagram, and she came up to me. She was very sweet, but you guys, I told my husband about her, told my mom about her, because we were talking during dinner that night, and she drove there. I don't know if she rented a car or if she just like drove there, but she was like, hey, like it was a group of girls, and she was like, hey, do you want me to run to Starbucks in the morning? I was like, no, you don't have to, but she said she didn't mind, and there wasn't a Starbucks around, and I didn't know what the coffee situation was at the resort. When I say resort, it's a lodge. At the lodge. So I did. I told her what I wanted. I mean, I expected her to do it, but I wasn't like really expecting her. But you guys, she woke up Saturday, went to Starbucks for us, and in the morning I got ready real quick and I went to go find her, and she had my coffee waiting for me, and I feel like that was the sweetest thing ever. I couldn't thank her enough. It made me feel so good to have my drink or my coffee in the morning, because I am that person that I desperately need coffee in the morning before you even have a conversation with me. And I knew it was going to be a long day, so I really appreciated that. I thought that was very sweet of her. And everything, I think. So I'm going to I marked the coffee. Yeah, I'm going to do this half box. I love this blue. To mark just the event, Winter Plannerland, just so that my memory knows that I was there that day, if the spread wasn't obvious enough. The event itself was very nice. I'm going to use another munchkin. I'm going to use this one. It looks like it's celebrating. The event was very nice. I really enjoyed it. I think my table mates made my experience, because I had to sit with them all day. But they were really cool, and I enjoyed each and every one of them. And yeah, I had the best time ever. like between that and like Lauren, who brought me coffee, it was a good Saturday. But I was very tired. I think we stayed up late Friday too, because the event ran late. And of course you want to socialize and talk to everyone because everyone just got there and stuff. But oh, I met Lena from Peach Bomb because she came later that evening on Friday. And I was really happy to meet her. She is so sweet as well. She's like that person who you meet and you're happy that you've supported and shopped with her before. And I had to show her my spread because I used her stickers in my Plan With Me for that week for Winter Plannerland. She was just really nice. So I enjoyed her. I think I'm going to do a washi strip down here to mark the pajama event. We had a pajama event this night. Basically, we just went... Did we eat dinner? We ate dinner, changed into our pajamas, and then we had to go right back to the conference room for like bingo and stuff. It was a lot of fun. So I'm going to mark that with these pillows by Tasseled Planner. I just don't know. Maybe I'm going to do gray. Although I do have this blue that I would never ever use anywhere else. But I think I'm going to do gray down there. Yeah, and then that night... I was still so tired. Would the gray look weird here? Oh, we're gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Because after the event, I went back to the room and I stayed up talking to Lena till like 4 in the morning. It was like a huge fiasco. I'll let you guys know after I finish pulling this out. So yeah, I stayed up until 4:30 and I had to grab the shuttle at 6. And I don't hear my alarm at all. I'm really bad at that. I just don't hear it at all. And Kiki came in and she was like, Amy, you're gonna miss it. It was like 10 minutes till 6. So I'm trying to rush. Thank goodness, like I kind of pre-packed the night before and I'm trying to rush to just get dressed and go out the door. And she was so nice. She went up to the front desk area to let them know I was running behind, which I very much appreciated. But I got there. And the hallway, like the room where we were staying at, the hallway was like the forever hallway. Like we were like way down the hallway. And it was very plush carpet. And I'm trying to push, I'm running literally at this point, trying to push all my luggage down. And it was not working out. I finally got there. I'm literally out of breath. And the guy's like, oh no, you're in our 10 o'clock. I'm like, no, because I showed him the email. I was like, no, my shuttle says 6. And he was like, oh man, because he saw the email. So I thought he went outside to like make a phone call to see what was going on. I was hoping they had room for me. My flight didn't leave until 1:30, but I was kind of scared to go on the 10 because what if something happened or traffic? I need to allow myself some time to check my bags and go through security and stuff like that. No, he just got in the van and left. And didn't tell me anything, like, because I was checking out too, like, as he walked back outside. He knew I was there, and he just left. So I had no choice but to go back to my room. I kind of wasn't mad, because I'm like, okay, I'm at that 10 o'clock one. I'll just have to hope that nothing comes up, and I can make it to my flight on time. I wasn't really that upset, though, because I knew I would be able to sleep in, or to sleep in a little bit longer. So yeah, that happened. But I did get on the 10 o'clock shuttle and I made it to the airport with time to spare. So there's that. I want to mark, so I came back home that day. I loved being away. I loved, what do I want to watch? Or not watch, do. Let's do, I'm going to have to do this. Kind of don't want to, but yeah. I'm gonna layer some washi here. I came back home, my kids, or I was happy to be gone. I was happy to be at the event, don't get me wrong, but I've never left my kids or my husband, and I was happy to be back home, that's what I'm saying. I was very happy to be back home. Again, the flight was wonderful. It didn't take that long, no delays or anything like that. I know a lot of people's flights got canceled because of the weather, but mine, thank goodness, did not. And You guys, my husband missed me. I have been married to this man for 11 years, and I've never seen the look on his face like I did on Sunday afternoon when I rolled in at the airport. The look, I've never seen it in his face, but it was so nice to have that look. It's like an endearment kind of look. Not that he hasn't looked at me special, he has. But this is a new look, you know. He was like, thank goodness I missed you. Don't get me wrong, my husband and I have been apart from each other for months at a time because he was in the military and he deployed quite often. So there was a lot of times where he wasn't around. But it's never been him stay home and me leave. It's always been him leave, you know what I mean? My kids missed me so much. They cleaned the entire house for me, which was awesome. I'm gonna use this while I'm working family time. I'm gonna use these scripts by Lexi Kylie Designs. My husband cleaned up, he mopped, which he hardly ever mops. And they were so excited to show me the house. They were excited my daughter did like this little basket of like presents for me, and she wrapped the stuff in washi. Like sometimes I give her some washi that I'm not using, like washi from Michael's or stuff like that. And she wrapped it. What was it? It was like a Barbie necklace, but you know, it meant a lot to me because I knew what she was coming from. She missed me. Outside it said package. It said package from Naya to Mommy Williams, which was really cute. And my youngest, when I put her to bed that night, she looked up to me. She's like, Mommy, you know go on your trip, right? You stay home? I'm like, girl, I'm staying home with you. Calm it down. So it was very nice to be back. I just did a whole bunch of stuff, but I whited out the pink because the pink in the eye and this heart right here didn't quite go with the kit because it was like pinkish red. So I just whited it out and added these little hearts by Simply Watercolor Cup. That's what I was doing there. And I'm going to put it to day header, probably this navy one, to mark, that I went to bed early and I actually didn't recover until today. Today's Thursday. I have finally started feeling like I'm back to myself. I don't know. I don't know why it was so draining. My sister-in-law called me. She's like, girl, it's just jet lag. But I've never felt that way. She's like, but you are going up there in age. I'm like, look, let's calm it down. I wasn't even flying that far, so I should have been fine. But yeah, I don't know. I was just so tired. I felt like there was a lot going on that weekend. And why do I have so much more space? Oh, because I didn't use a half box. I don't have any patterned washi. Because, okay, well maybe we can use one of these rounded quarter boxes. That'll take up way more space. You guys can't even see. I'm going to take the gray one down here because every other color just doesn't quite look right down here. I'm going to put this fancy label back. But yeah, today's Thursday and I'm finally feeling like I have a little bit of energy. I think to go to, I was going to use this. I still am. To go to bed early, I'm going to use one of these hearts. This is by Clever Gal Crafts. And it's in the Lizzie colorway. And I have it in silver foil. So I'm going to do that to mark going to bed early. I really love how this is looking. I haven't used Munchkins in forever. But I love it. Okay, so let's move on to this section. Let's do a to-do. Maybe a, no. I do. I want to use a script down here. So, or do I have to? I don't have to. Let's do a header. I have all these glitter headers left. I had a glitter rounded quarter boxes. Okay, it's too late for that. I kind of want to use this blue, you guys. I really like this blue. This pop of blue. Let's do that here. And do I have those? Yeah. I'm going to take an overlay by the Sticky Committee. Yeah, so all in all, I had a really nice time at Winter Plannerland. I enjoyed everyone who came up to me, especially Cindy. She came up to me a few times and she was very sweet. And I really appreciated her for doing that, or anyone for coming up to me, because I was like a nervous wreck. I may not have looked like it from outside, but I was way out of my element. I don't do things like that. I stay home a lot. And yeah, but I had a really good time, and if anyone's considering going to a planner event like that, I recommend it. I think it was very nice, and even if you feel like you have no one to talk to, people are just so nice that you will, especially if you have, again, awesome table mates like I did. So, ooh, and they did like announce a planner cruise. I don't know if I'm going to that. I really don't. But I think that was an amazing concept. I feel like I was the first one of the first people to shout it out. I'm like, oh, a planner cruise. I think I'm gonna do this. Do you think? I don't think it'll be too much because I am using the girl hair. No, I'm not. I'm using the cell phone. What does the cell phone look like? Yeah, it won't look like too much. I really want to do this. So instead of washi, I'm going to cut this like that. Okay. Now I have way too much room. So I can do bows and then this. Okay. I haven't done that in a while where I layer washi. Or do I want to do this? I'm sorry you guys can't see, but I was debating this washi instead of the bows because the bows are right here. So let's see how it looks. I usually just put the rest of the washi down here, but I'm kind of feeling something a little bit different. Yeah, that's enough space. Let's put that there. So now I'm glad to be home. Now I feel like I can concentrate on Christmas and be excited for that. And my birthday that's coming up, which I'm very excited for. I'm always excited for my birthday. I've always been that person. But I'm kind of sad that it's over though, Winter Plannerland. That's kind of a little bit sad. All right, so that's what that looks like. I love this so much. I'm gonna put a bow on this because why not? Let's do, should we switch it up? Let's switch up the bow. After I just said I liked the same bow shape. I'm gonna put one on the nail polish and one in the middle of this lip gloss. All right, so I'm thinking since it's almost the end of the year, I know people usually do flip throughs of their planner. Yeah, I want to use this. Flip through their planners in January, which I do intend to do. I've had a few comments about that. I am going to do that. But, oh, I can do, okay, hold on. But I guess your opinion, I don't know, because I feel like that's what I want to do. I want to, well, I'm going to add these overlays by Simply Watercolor Color to the corners of the girl. That's not what I was saying, though. I'm planning to do, now I can't find the words. It just left me. No. Okay, a flip through. I want to do a flip through of my Erin Condren, but also my TN, like all the spreads I've done in both. So I was wondering what you guys thought about that. Do you think it'll be a little bit overkill? I don't. I think it'll be fun because I play differently in both. And I'm kind of excited to go through all the kits with you guys on both, like my Erin Condren and my TN. So that is something I'm planning to do. Oh, yep, that's it. Okay. I need to, this is so addicting. These little like sticker overlays. But I kind of want to add some of these sparkly ones again to the snowflakes here because I feel like it's begging for it. Let's put one over here and right here. I do think though that I'm going to another event. I think it's in February, which is very exciting. It's in Orlando, so it's close to me. I think I'm going with Lena as well, because she's doing something for that event from Peach Palm. Oh no, this week is navy and I have this navy box, so can't do that. Maybe we'll do gray little things or important. Let's do gray important. So I might be going to that in February, and that's exciting. to go to like another event, but this time it'll be closer to home, so I'm not getting on an airplane or anything like that. So yeah, I'm excited now to go to all the events. I think down here I'm going to do another glitter header, maybe the navy. Let's do a navy down here. I am going to add, I need to get more of these. I actually have some in my cart I just haven't checked out yet from the Sticky Committee, these overlays. Do that here. I am going to put a half box. Where are my half boxes? Ooh, maybe I'll do a silver one. Oh, well, that's all I have left, silver or gray. Let's do a sparkly silver one. Sorry, I just feel like I have to concentrate. I feel like I just went really quiet there all of a sudden, but I do have to concentrate here to make sure it's straight. I think that's good. That's fine, that's fine. And maybe we'll do some washi. Yeah, let's do this bow washi. This is also by Simply Gilded. Sure. I am going to white these lines out though, just to make sure that it doesn't see through. She does have a ton of deco in the kit too, so I might use some of it for this section down here because I didn't pull anything for like down here. What am I looking for? The scissors. My mom actually called me on Sunday. She's like, I'm gonna tell you something. The next time you decide to leave the state and not call me and let me know you're okay, it's gonna be the last time. I'm like, I'm sorry, Mom. I was so excited. I didn't even call her. I didn't even think. I felt so bad. She's like, I had to call Josh, who's my husband, to make sure you were okay. I'm like, I'm sorry. She said she tried to call me, but I never got a phone call from her. Then again, I was in the woods. No. It's fine. It's fine. It's just some washi. Ooh, I really like how that looks there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take some deco from the kit and just have some scissors. That's kind of like crafty winter plannerlandish, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll do that. Although I do have a snowflake, but yeah, let's do the scissors. Cute. That's what I'm gonna do. I might put a bow here because I've been doing that everywhere else. Let's do this one here, and then I think that'll be it. So I'm gonna finish filling this out and zoom you guys out so we can see what it all looks like. All right, so this is my completed spread all filled in, and I absolutely love how this turned out. It's everything that I wanted for this week, like for it to look very blue and silver and frosty. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. I hope that you guys enjoyed me memory planning last week. If you were at Winter Plannerland and came up to me, thank you guys so much for doing that. I had a lot of fun meeting everyone. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this playing with me. I had to move my stickers. All the shops that I mentioned today, I am going to go ahead and link those down below. I hope you guys are having an awesome week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.